In this video, I spent the last 24 hours becoming Bird inside of King Legacy. So we're taking a fresh account, one that has not played the game before, giving it a Phoenix Fruit, and going from level 1 all the way up to max level. We're going to be awakening it, we're going to be doing all the things we can do with it without using anything else, like no using melees or swords, anything like that to like add more damage. It's gonna go well. So if you haven't already and you do enjoy this video, please drop a quick like and subscribe. It is free and it does help out the channel. But let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we have some work to do. Now, quick disclaimer before we actually get started. There is a few things we're going to be doing to make my life easier doing this video. First of all, I am going to be giving myself the Devil Fruit for this, the Phoenix Fruit, alongside all the extra fruits needed to awaken it because it takes a very long time to do by yourself. I would be max level by the time I could awaken the fruit. And I want to awaken it as soon as possible, just for the sake of the video. Secondary, I will be gifting myself game passes. Nothing too extreme, mainly experience boost to speed up my part of the video because I don't show all the grinding. It just makes my part faster. And I will be gifting myself the gems needed to awaken the abilities if needed. But I will be getting a decent amount of gems before then too. But let's go ahead and redeem some codes. All of these will help for various different reasons. Stat resets in case I need to reset my stats. And I'll definitely love codes like these because these actually do give me a temporary experience boost. So I'll happily take that. Yeah, we'll have a decent amount. Like this one just gave me even more experience boost. Oh, and that's actually it. Okay, all the rest are expired. Now, I would normally give myself a Devil Fruit right now, the Phoenix Fruit, but there's a small problem. Getting a legendary Phoenix Fruit, physical is very difficult, and you have to be level 200 to trade it to a new player. I'm going to go ahead and buy 8 keys real quick and use the best Devil Fruit I get. Just until we're level 200. And then I'll start being able to use the Phoenix Fruit. Now, you can't drop Devil Fruits unless they're fresh. And it's very difficult to pull a legendary, let alone at the specific one you want. And cool, that's what we got. I don't know what the best one here is. I think we'll just use Shadow Fruit. Okay, that should work. Let's go ahead and get started. First things first, what level are these quests for? Okay, that's level 10. I need to do something first. I think if I head all the way back here. Yeah, here we go. If we talk to this NPC, this is level 0 quest. All I gotta do is find 3 fried chicken. There's one like right next to it. There we go. And it will give me a nice 10,000 experience for free. There's another one right here on top of the building. And here is the third. There we go. So just running that, we immediately get past level 10. Let's go ahead and now do this quest right here. This is also a no combat. Actually, let's wait to do that one because I need a little bit of money to spawn a boat. Let's go ahead and do this quest first. There we go. And this one's super easy. Just got to go to this marker. I'm in the water. I can't swim. I'm a bird. Also a fish for some reason, which also works. All right, let's go ahead and talk to you. And then that quest is completed. Let's go ahead and just reset. And I would do that quest, but I'm probably not going to come back to this island because I'm already leveling up pretty fast. If I go to this button, and we're still on this island, but yeah, we have access to the top interview already. We're not going to do these quests, though. Let's go ahead and do this quest, which is 20 soldiers. And to do that, we'll just go ahead and put some stats into our fruit. Give us a few abilities to use. And this quest will give us 35,000 experience because it's like one of those daily quests. After killing these guys, yeah, we got a bunch of experience. We can level up even more from that. Now we'll go ahead and because now we're level 50, so we can move on from the first island. Let's go ahead and claim this quest, though, from this guy, finally. Third time's the charm to actually do it. And we got to go through these like 3 rings with a boat specifically. So we'll talk to this NPC and spawn in a boat. I want to save my money because there's a lot of different things I can use it for that I'm going to want to buy. Okay, can we register, please? I would like to row my boat through the ring and actually have it register. Okay, if I need a bigger boat, I think it might be broken. I can't afford another boat. That's unfortunate because it actually gives a decent amount of money. Okay, to counteract it, let's just go ahead and do this quest. We got to kill a bunch of these clowns. So just nuke them. And now we have 10,000. Okay, get ourselves a sloop. This better work. We good? Oh, come on. Don't be broken. That's all my money. I'm guessing it's just broken. I know it works with the Robux boat, the coffin one. But that's genuinely sad because that's a lot of experience I'm missing out on. That would speed us up a huge amount. Looks like we're doing the regular way. Nothing else I'm going to do about it. We just got a speed run. I think it's level 250. Hello, commanders. This actually works out really well. I can just group them up like that. This might also be the first time I ever used this fruit, by the way, in all my time playing this game. I mean, look at that. That's so busted. I'm guessing while we're here, let's go ahead and learn this ability. Or not! Because I forgot I spent all my money already. I don't really end up spending my money from the codes. That was expensive, though. I'll have to come back and buy that. Ow. I should probably start getting myself a little bit of health, because the health points are actually quite helpful. Just making pretty steady progress through the first like few islands. And I'm completely wrong about all the numbers. At 250, I can get the experience crown. Level 300 is when I'm allowed to get the fruit. Now I'm giving myself this crown because it's actually very, very helpful, but if you're going to get this yourself, and I say this every single video, I'll repeat it, if you want to get this crown, you could only get it via trading. It was a reward given to people who bought the ×2 experience game pass whenever they had that in the game, because they wanted to get rid of it. But we got this reward instead if we owned it. But nowadays you have to trade for it. So if you're a new player wanting to get this, you're most likely not going to be able to. It is worth a lot of money. But I will be using his hat like this entire video to make myself level up a little bit faster. 20% experience is quite a bit. And we can upgrade it, which I am going to be doing. But we have 50 more levels to go, so let's go ahead and keep going. Yeah, we're getting a little bit more experience now. It's really nice. And yeah, I think there's a new bug this update to where sometimes kills just don't count, but that should get us the level we need. Yeah, there we go, level 300. Now we can give ourselves our Phoenix fruits. Yeah, because otherwise the chance of me getting this fruit on my own on a fresh account is very, very low. But let's go ahead and equip and eat that fruit, and this is the power we're going to be using this entire video. And we all have almost all the abilities unlocked already. We're just missing a few points for the last one. But I mean, let's see. So we have our smash ability, which is like a short range one. We have our healing ability, which will be nice. We have kick, and we do have a fly. So we basically have 2 attacks right now. Let's go ahead and fight Dark Leg then. How much damage are we looking at here? We just get 1 shot. Brilliant. Don't get too close right now. I'm going to need some health, but X attacks, not too bad. Yeah, we're definitely need to get some points into our health stat for sure. Oh yeah, we have burn too. I gotta remember that. Don't just like go in right away. If I let the burn actually deal damage, we do a decent amount. Not bad. Let's go ahead and increase our health a bit more. Do we still get 1 shot? We do not. Okay, that's good. We can just heal. And I think, yeah, there we go. Finally, 1,000 points. So now we have access to our Phoenix form. This actually gives us a lot more attacks. We have our tornado attack, which will deal a decent amount of damage. We have this attack, which is it's the exact same thing, just more. We have our heal still, which is nice. And then we now have a spirit smack. Nice little just ranged attack. We're good. Yep, this will be a lot better now that we have this all set up. Now, unlike the V2, which we'll be getting later, we do not have an M1 while we're in this mode, which is a little bit disappointing. But overall, won't be too big of a problem. Oh, this is going to be so nice. And I think, yeah, there we go, level 400. So on to the next island already. And this island does have a special quest for us. We do this one right here. We need level 500. Okay, we'll do that in a second then. But that quest does give a lot of experience. Oh, and I forgot is this quest next. They want us to kill 5 of these guys, but there's only 4 at a time. Quite annoying. Okay, there we go. 450. So now we can go ahead and just kill King Snow by himself. It'll be a bit easier. And I'm totally forgetting. First of all, level 500 finally. But I keep forgetting it's nighttime. I need to find this thing. This will give us a huge boost if we do it right. Or get lucky. And here it is. Yeah, okay, let's go ahead and talk to this passive tree. Go through all the text. And when we do that, we'll do this cool little animation. And we get ourselves a fate book. And also access to our passive menu. Which is right here. I mean, yeah, we go into safe zone and go ahead and use this. Hopefully we get something good. Oh, that's not bad actually. Oh, that's really good overall. Extra damage would have been nice, but it's never that much. But yeah, no, this is good. So we get a little bit of extra money, a little bit of cooldown, which is always good. Experience by 20%, which is also insane. We could have gotten a lot higher, but that's pretty rare. And then we got drop chance, which can be helpful, but I don't know of anything I'm really going to be using that's drop related. But very, very good. I'm glad we got that. You can only find those trees during the night. But okay, let's go ahead and talk to this NPC right here, where we get this quest right here that gives us 22.7 million experience, and it's to kill the King Snow 4 times, as opposed to killing them 1 at a time and getting like, I don't know, like 2 million-ish? Yeah, no, we get a lot more experience by just doing this quest. We just gotta kill this guy 4 times. And there we go. That's gonna level us a few times. Starting at like 505. We just immediately skip the rest of that island. And now we're level 582. Which does unlock this quest, but we're gonna go back one to just Candleman. Because this fruit, from what I can tell, it's a little bit easier to kill 1 guy at a time. As opposed to 2. Plus he doesn't have that much health. We'll just put more stats into our fruit number. As long as we can kill him with 1 set of attacks, it's much easier just to do 1 guy by himself. Even if it's a boss. Even better if he just dies from my main 2 attacks that have a lot shorter cooldown. And there we go. We got enough levels for this quest. Bomb Man. Basically the exact same thing. The only real difference is that he has a little bit more health. Just a little bit, though. Is it enough to burn? It is not. Dang it. And of course, getting attacked by one of these wave things. These like random pirate raids. They have way too much health in the first area. They're like stupidly easy everywhere else, but like for new players, they're an actual nightmare. Huge amount of health, a huge amount of damage. Yeah, but they reward well. 725. Now we can do the last enemy on this island. Luffy's mom's standing. Has a bit more health, but we can almost burn it. Just a few more points. And level 800. Okay, this is going to be an island we're going to stay at for a while. The main reason being is that this island drops feathers from these sky soldiers. So we're going to kill them for as long as we can so we can get as many as possible because we're going to need some. Also, okay, we need 1.5 million for observation, noted. But yeah, we're going to kill these guys until we're level 1,000 and then these guys until we're level 1,100. Because at that point, we stop getting experience. And the main reason why we're going for feathers is mainly because... See that we get some there. Because this hat needs them to upgrade, and I want to upgrade as much as possible. There's 3 upgrades we can do, too. We don't need all of them, though. Just as many as we can get. So considering it's decently AFK-able, I'm just going to, like, macro. Spamming my E attack, then C and Z. So let's see how much we have by then, I guess. Okay, look at this. We get this much experience right now because we're level 1,000. But as soon as we get 1 additional level, look at that. 1 experience. All gone. So instead, we'll just go ahead and do this quest for 100 more levels, because they also drop stuff we need. Also, come on, under the pirate raid. They're so annoying. Actually, we do a lot more damage now, so not that bad, but still. We got a lot more stats now. But hey, so far we are at 53 feathers. I think that's enough for at least 1 of the levels. And hey, I actually over-leveled for this one, but it still has the experience. I think if I kill these, I will get nothing, so good experiment, I guess. Oh yeah, we got no experience for that. Cool, so we're done with those guys. We can technically, yeah, we can go 50 levels on Ball Man. Is Ball Man? No, never mind. I can't with him. What about Rumble? We can get a bit, but I don't even think I can damage this guy, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I need to, guessing, shred his haki. Yeah, there we go. Get rid of the observation. Now this works. I'll fight him. Only needing a little bit more money for observation, which will be very helpful. And there we go. We ran out of experience for that. So I'm going to backtrack a tiny bit because I'm not going to get experience as much. We'll just kill these guys to get the last remaining bit of money I need. I don't normally need to do this, but I spent so much money on the early part, on like that boat and all that, that I kind of wasted it a little bit. Okay, there we go. Now we got enough. So go ahead and buy observation. It's going to be very helpful. Brilliant. And let's head back to spawn real quick. With our 91 feathers, we might actually need to get 9 more. Maybe, we'll see. So if we head to spawn and talk to this blacksmith, press accessory, we can upgrade our hat. Takes 75 feathers, so we won't do any more. But with that, we'll level up 15% faster. If I got another quite a large amount, I'll go 5%. I think the next one's maybe another 5, maybe 10%. And so I don't think I'll go past the first upgrade, because that is a lot of work. But cool, that worked out. Almost all the feathers I got were used. But okay, on to the next island. This should be the last important island in this. The rest of it we'll skip through. And the reason why it's important is because somewhere on this island, I think it's back here. Yeah, there's a skill trainer. If we give him 500k, we'll be able to learn Armament Haki, which increases our damage by a little bit. Not a huge amount, but just a little bit. But yeah, we'll just work our way through these quests. Oh my lord, look at that multiplier. That's very bugged. I'll take it though. A lot more experience. We're almost 3 times as fast as normal. We only gotta do a third of the work. And finally, got enough money. So now we can learn Armament, and now we are good. Untransform, activate that, and transform back. Cool. Let's finish C1. We got a few islands to go through. Oh, I totally forgot. This island's actually quite important too. They drop goo, which is needed for access to C3. I don't remember how much I need, but I'll try to get as much as I can. Yeah, that stuff, the undead ooze. And also, quick milestone, I maxed out my fruit damage. So I have my max damage I'm going to have for basically the entire video, which is slightly unfortunate because I need more damage. But we get more health now, which is good. Oh, and there we go. We leveled 2,000. I just realized. Here we go. We can accept this quest. This is the last like special thing we can do here. Yeah, if you accept that quest at the Marine Fort and you head over to the last island in C1, you'll find the soldier fishmen, and it gives a lot of experience. It's also the only actual reason to kill those fishmen because the enemies there are super far apart. But like, see, all the enemies are decently close together. Like those guys are all pretty close, and there's actually only other grunts. But these guys are super far apart, making them very annoying to actually grind. So always skip the soldier fisherman quest unless you're, doing a specific one. Otherwise, you're going to be spending an hour just farming one quest. Yep, there we go. That gave us like 280 million experience. Brilliant. Taking us from level 2,000 to 2,071 from one quest. If only all the quests did that, that'd be very nice. And oh, okay, there we go. We now have access to the second sea, but we have to do something first. It's quite simple. I think I could do it this way. I think if I just kill the seasoned fishman, I can make this a little bit faster. Just kill him once after you get that reward. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, once it says you have access to the second sea or whatever, if you kill him one more time, you get this map. And then once you get that, if you head over to Marine Ford and talk to this guy in the back of this middle building, he'll tell you to basically go kill that specific enemy to get the map. But if you just go get the map first, then come here, it's faster. But there we go. Now we have access to C2. That took about 2.5 hours. Let's round down a little bit to like 2 hours and like 10 minutes because there was a little bit of AFK time. But very cool. We just got to talk to this NPC, and now we can make our way to the second part of the game. Now, normally by now, what I would do is I would start awakening a fruit, but this awakening has a very specific requirement, and it's to clear C3 dungeons. So even if I were to head over to the awakening NPC and pay the price, it wouldn't do me any good. So let's start leveling. Now, I do forget the levels, but I think, yeah, these are all level 3,000. So I'm guessing our first goal is to level 3,000 as fast as possible, so that way we can get a huge experience boost. Just working your way through the quests. My lord, this bug where it just doesn't give you kill credit is so annoying. Because right now, if I do my full combo plus 2 additional attacks, I still need to hit it one more. It always has 140 health left. And it doesn't give me kill credit. It's so annoying. That's like a new bug. I don't remember that ever being a thing before this update. And I think, is that enough? Oh, we're stupidly close. Okay, there we go. Level 3,000. Now, normally they would just have you kill Joey, but there is a bunch of not so hidden, but if you don't know to look for them, you're going to miss them quests. Like this guy right here in the little spawn area for level 3,000. It gives a lot of experience and pass experience for the battle pass, which is nice. But it's insanely easy. You just head over here and pick up these posters. And I just got myself 200 million experience for nothing. You can also accept this quest, which is basically the exact same thing. It's just a delivery quest, which luckily I'm a Phoenix right now, so it's actually quite easy to do. Normally it makes you super, super slow, but you can double jump and dash while carrying the boxes, and it's pretty fast, but otherwise you're super slow. Cool, gotta do that 3 times. And there we go. Not nearly as much, but it was not that bad. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do this quest, which is to defeat Joey 3 times. Quite simple. Of course, he does have a lot of health, so the fights take a little bit. And there we go. Another casual 260 million almost. Now, I don't remember exactly what levels you need for them, but I'm going to go to them anyway, because I think I have the levels for it. But if you head out into the water towards the middle of the map, there's these little islands you can find. And they do have quests. Hey, here we go. This one has a quest where you just got to go into this pirate ship and pick this up. There we go. That gave 600 million experience. Yeah, these are the stuff people normally miss when they're playing through the first time. Especially if you're just following the quest markers. And there's another like 2 on this island. This first one reverses your movements. Oh, it gives like no experience though. I'll still do it, whatever. Yeah, get the 90k. That is way under rewarded. But I'm guessing it is quite easy, so whatever. My damage is so low compared to how much damage I need to deal. Everything survives. Oh, nice, a bomb fruit. And my 3rd dragon standard. Okay, here we go. This is a good quest. So this one, once you go underwater. So if you're not a fish man, you'll die super fast while going underwater. So be careful while doing this. Be nice if it hit the bubble, please. There we go. Yeah, luckily I'm a fisherman, so I have a bit of leniency right now. Otherwise, I have to go buy the bubble from the Skull Island. There's an NPC there that sells something that protects you from water. I don't need it, though, because I'm a fisherman. But look at that. Tons of experience. Very little work. My favorite combo. And I think... Are we going to out-level? No, we'll have a little bit of experience left over. Okay, that's good. We didn't go past 3,200 because there is at least one more quest that I know of that I can do right away. And if I level up too far, it won't give me experience. Here we go. Yeah, this is also give a ton. Just gotta pick up all the bones on the island. I do this almost every single day, so I know where they all are. Right here, here, and here. There we go. Another just huge amount of experience. That worked out well. We actually ended up skipping 2 entire islands there. And yeah, if we didn't end up capping out at 320, we could do this quest also. I don't know how much it actually rewards, though. For me, it just gives me... Here's the other 2. Right here just gives me 1 experience, unfortunately, because I out-leveled it. And then there's also the Dead Trope Captain quest, which I also can't do. But I can do this one later, so I'll keep that in mind. So yeah, even if you don't have a huge amount of experience boost, you can get tons of free levels from all that. Because there's the additional 2 in the middle of this island. Now, I am quickly going to backtrack real quick before we do more level grinding. Even though I skipped by this island, I still need to kill these guys for their drops. Because you do need a few materials to make your way to the 3rd sea. And one of them is you need 10 bones. I just got 2 there. I don't know exactly everything I need. I know I need these. I know I need like logs and stuff. I don't know the exact amounts. I just know I need at least 10 bones. Okay, there we go. That should be good. Another milestone. Max health. Cool. Nothing else really benefit me right now, but I will be putting all my stats into melee for when I get Phoenix V2, because I can melee with V2, which is nice. Now, something I'm also going to do is there's another ingredient you need to get the C3, and that is a Sea King blood. Now, I think I can get them from Hydras also, so I'm joining a Hydra. Only problem is I am currently technically free to play. I do not have a compass to tell me where it is. Judging by this guy's dashing, I think it might be over here. Oh yeah, there it is. I see right there. I haven't fought a Hydra in forever. Well, let's fight it. He has a huge hitbox. He's pretty easy to hit. Plus, it also drops experience, so it's good for leveling. Yeah, Hydras are fun because they have like multiple stages. So this is just phase 1 of the boss fight. I'm doing quite good. Look at that. 270k damage on a 1 million health boss. Phoenix is actually quite good for boss fights. But that's the first stage. Now this is the second stage. He's much more deadly here. And he has 2 million health. And I think there's a 3rd, if I remember correctly. Here we go. Here's the 3rd stage where you just gotta damage it while it's like downed. And there's these like skeleton Sea Kings that protect it. Just gotta basically damage his tails or his head because you want to stay away from the middle. Also, my spirit smack ability does not work for this. But there we go. Boss fight should be over. And this chest should drop us the stuff. Let's see if we get lucky. Venom fruit. Nothing else. Only 1 level. Unfortunate. Also, I'm using the Discord for this game, which has a chat for people to send like server codes for like where those bosses are at. I'll just be monitoring that while I'm here farming, I guess. And oh, this quest actually sucks. They're all super far apart. I'll say probably no to this quest. I'm just gonna backtrack. Hang out on Big Mom's Island for as long as I can. Oh, and we got leveled this area. I think with all my leveling over here, I skipped this island entirely because I just don't like this island. I do not like farming there. I don't think I've farmed there since my original playthrough, which I didn't enjoy. The enemies are just very, very far apart, and the bosses require things to spawn them. So there's just nowhere good to farm there. The only problem with doing these events is that if you're not there fast, it's dead by the time you get there. I think I got credit. I dealt 50k. That is so chaotic. Okay, yeah, 11% chance for the Sea King blood. That's what I need. Come on, give it to us. Hey, there we go. Cool. Also got a light fruit. Okay, we need that. We only need one of them. That is good. I'm glad we got that. So I think, yeah, there's nothing else from those I need. So I'm not going to bother doing any others. We're just going to focus on leveling. But those are worth running. If you're playing this on like your first time through, it's an actual count you're going to be playing on. Those are very worth doing because there's a bunch of good swords that can drop, and some of them are worth stuff. You can also get Sea King fins and Hydra tails, which can be used to trade for just about anything in the game. They're the standard currency in the trading market, which is actually really cool. But okay, experience time. Let's keep going. Oh, and hit level 3,500, so we actually get access to this quest, which also rewards a little bit of experience. And actually, we're going to be smart here. We're not going to do this quest, because I get that experience all the way up until level 3,700. So I'm going to wait until like 3,750 type thing. Not 750, like 690. That'll work out a little better, because then I'll be able to get my experience to last a little bit longer. Okay, here we go. I can move on to the next island, but here, look at this. We are like on the cusp of not being able to get experience from this quest. So it should extend us as far ahead as we can be while still getting fully rewarded. And there we go. Like 370 million experience. Yeah, so instead of just being boosted ahead like 20 levels, 200 levels ago, now we are at 3,720. We actually got a decent amount out of that. Cool, so I'm basically skipping past all these guys, which is nice. It's always fun to skip ahead. But we're almost done with the sea. Like, we're very close. 3,800. That does give me access to the last, like, special quest we can run. How much experience does it give? Do I do it right away or just not bother? 125 million? That honestly isn't that much. I'll just go get it. Just grab it right here. Cool. A few free levels, nothing too crazy. And okay, I can no longer kill this guy because just no more experience. Didn't get the glasses though, unfortunately. They would have been nice because they're a nice little damage increase, but we don't need them, I don't think. Now we're basically done, and I don't really want to farm the other two, so I'm just gonna kill these dead troops for like 16 levels because they're pretty straightforward. The other guys are like spread apart pretty far, and that boss is just annoying. It has the magnet fruit, and it does not chill. It just kills you. Oh, and there we go. Okay, we got it. Took like 2 kills from them. Cool, now we have access to the third sea. But we can't just go there. We need to unlock it. Now, luckily, I know what I need to unlock it. Let's go see if we have the materials necessary for this. Because we head to this building and head up here. Little hidden room. You can craft yourself a Heart of Sea, which has... I'm missing stuff. It doesn't need much, though. There we go. Now we're done. Everything acquired. Alright, and there we go. Heart of Sea acquired. But okay, so once you get level 4,000, you get yourself Heart of the Sea. You just come down here and talk to Mr. Squid. I don't think you need to, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. Just to initiate the quest. And he wants me to defeat the Kraken Tentacles. Now, this used to be quite difficult when they first released this, but I think they nerfed it, so I'm not really too worried about it. So, this should be quite easy. Plus, it makes you spawn right here every time you die. Here we go. We talk to the mysterious altar, give them a Heart of the Sea, and it will summon the Kraken. Not that much health. So, yeah, we got this. We just gotta deal 200k damage. And each one of these tentacles has their own health bar. So, you just gotta do them one at a time. I'm just checking. Yeah, we have 5 minutes. Yeah, we got more than enough time. Just gotta kill us some orbs. Especially with my heal, this is quite easy. Yeah, 2 tentacles left with 4 minutes. Yeah, no, this is easy. And there we go. We are done. Got the Kraken's cash and the title. And now I can talk to the squid and make our way to the third sea finally. That wasn't too bad. We get a cool little cutscene too. I like it. Oh, we're still in bird form. This is also the old ship model. The boat doesn't look like this anymore. They didn't update it. All right, cool. So before we start leveling, because I think if I just check these, yeah, this one only gives like 80 million experience. I don't think most of these quests are worth running. What I want to do is I want to awaken our fruits. We need 2 phoenix fruits for this. Let's acquire 2 phoenix fruits real quick. And I gotta get one by trading. I only have 1. You need 2 to awaken. They're worth 25 right now, which makes it the most expensive item in the game, fruit-wise. But there we go. Now we're good. Just gotta trade over the 2 fruits and input them into this place right here. That's 1. And 2. And now we have access to the ability to look at our upgrade menu because we still gotta run dungeons. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. We gotta run 9 in total. We also need a decent amount of gems. Wow, actually like 1,000 gems, my lord. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be gifting myself gems once we can buy them, because I'll be getting a decent amount from this dungeon we're about to run. So cool. Well, whoever I'm about to join to run this dungeon with is gonna hate me because I have like no hats or ability to deal damage, but I'm still gonna join them nonetheless because I need the clears. All I really gotta do is make sure I just don't die. All right, let's do it. I'm not gonna be super helpful, but I'm gonna try. I think I mainly just gotta survive, not actually deal too much damage. There you go. I don't even think I got credit for that. I don't think I got money. I'm not dealing enough damage. Oh, and I died. That's not fun. Well, that was a waste of time. Dang it. Yeah, it didn't count for the clear because I died. I shall just be more careful. Okay, last floor again. I've not been dealing enough damage to get credit, so hopefully I don't need to deal damage. Like a specific percent damage across the entire round to get credit. Because that main combo is like less than 60k. Like a 40k. Yeah, that's my combo with all 3 of my attacks. Come on. Oh, we got credit there. Nice. Cool. Yeah, see if we get some gems and we get money and all that. Not too bad. Okay, that was 1 of 9. All right, cool. A second clear. They take so long. We got a C rank, my lord. In fact, I can probably use these books I'm getting, I'm realizing, to spin this. See if I get anything cool. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, more damage. That works. Okay. I wonder if these are counting. I should probably go check. That's 3, though, so we're a third of the way done. Let's see. Are we getting credit? Okay, we are getting credit. That's good. And just because we're here. There you go. 2 abilities are awakened. I don't think it changes for me, though. They might do more damage. I honestly don't know. It's so painfully slow when everyone sucks. There's 2 different Phoenix V1s here, and it's just not good. No, what a Dark Warden. This is the one that killed me. We are the pinnacle of skill. That took us 10 minutes. It's not my fault. I just suck, okay? More accurately, this fruit does, especially when you're running with a toy, another Phoenix, and whatever this guy is using. Okay, that one went faster, because he had a pro in there. That took half the time. 4 more to go. And I'm not missing much. It's literally just the same, like, few bosses over and over again. While trying not to die. But there we go. That took 7 minutes. We're 2/3 of the way now. Okay, another clear. That took 6 minutes again. Almost 7. I love doing this. Someone recognized that I have JixxyJax in my actual username. If you're watching this video, hello, but it was actually me. Okay, another clear. Nice. Cool. Yeah, now we're at 8 clears. On average, we're not doing too bad when there's actual good people there. We need this last clear, though, because even with 8, we still don't have access to what actually matters. This round is going super slow, though, because it's literally just me and this one guy. The other guy died already. Or left. I honestly wasn't paying attention, but my lord. My damage is so low right now. It's going to skyrocket in a second, though, once I kill this. Look at how low it is. Yeah, you definitely need to be carried, because even if you have good stuff, this fruit just isn't good for, like, this level of damage. But there we go. Cool. It's a good fruit, just not for C3. You start needing a lot of firepower here. But cool, we should have 9 dungeon clears. Let's go double check. Yeah, just checking the shop. And there we go, we have access to everything, but not anything at all either, because we need money. We need gems. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get a quick donation from Whitebeard, our captain. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Actually goes in our inventory. Okay, redeem that. I don't think that's quite enough. Okay, we need a little bit more. There we go. Buy all of those. Very little left over. Brilliant. Okay, now we're really set up. When we transform, we're a lot prettier. And even M1. So we actually have like constant damage if we wanted it. Relies off melee stat though, so it won't deal too much. But look at this. If I press... Actually, let's claim the quest. 1 second. We're going to be killing him to look at the damage. Yeah, look at this though. If I hold Z... Look at that damage. It's so much more. And then we have this attack, which is a lot too, and this attack. And our heal's better. But the main thing is our Z. Our Z does a ton. So yeah, no, a lot more damage. This is great. And by the way, at this point, now that we have the fruit, we just hit 7 hours of gameplay. I'd probably be max level by now if I just went for the levels, but also maybe not because the V1 would do really poorly here. And we also have this, I forgot, we have M1s. Let's see how much damage we deal. Does it deal enough? Yeah, 3k per, yeah, that helps. If there's even a little bit of health remaining, we're good. This is gonna be so good. I'm gonna greatly enjoy this. It's a shame we only got it now, though. Oh gosh, I grabbed all of them. Look at that. That's amazing. I forgot to get the quest. Oh, that range is amazing. They just teleport to me. Look at that. Okay, yeah, no, this is gonna go really well. Another bulk of experience. Not too much, though. Yeah, those didn't really help that much. Well, time to farm. We need like 900 more levels. Yeah, because of these, like, the gathering ability, grouped enemies are probably best at this point. But I do know that this boss over here is super weak. So at this level cap, we'll probably move over to the deep one. Oh, I totally forgot. There's this quest right here I can also do, which has you talk to this NPC and solve a puzzle, which I'm not going to bother doing. I'm just going to give it the answer because it's always the same. There we go. Cool. Nice little batch of experience. Might as well do it. And cool, yeah, grinded 200 levels off this enemy, which is very much easy to do compared to the ones after it. That includes, like, the Fishman Guardians, all that stuff. That boss over there has way too much health, but the enemy that we can now have access to, the deep one, is very easy to kill. Like, it's probably the weakest boss in this sea. It's also the best way to grind shark fins if you need them. But look at that. Like, that's so weak. Cool, let's grind this one for 200 levels now. Look at that. That is insane. Just my Z ability is enough. If you hold it. Because yet again, if you just tap it, it does a different attack. Like, if I tap my Z, that's all it does. It's significantly weaker. But yeah, insane level grinding potential right here. I can technically already, from this spot, move on to the next island. But I'm just going to chill here, because why not? And one last kill. And now we are done with this island. I get no more money from here. So it's wanting me to go over there. So I skipped that island entirely. I remember not liking that one. Let me go look what's over here real quick. See if anything's, like, worthwhile. I mean, let's see. What are these quests like? Experience-wise. I can't even get experience from you. I can fight you for about 100 levels if I wanted. You for 125. That looks bad, though, because there's a lot of them. You know, 4,000 also. Okay, how bad is the cyborg ape? Because the rest of its bosses... Actually, what's quest level are you? Also 4,000, dang it. Yeah, see, 131k. That's decently tanky, but I can deal with it. Or we can just farm these guys instead. I mean, yeah, we might just do this. Oh, yeah, no, this guy has way less health. Cool, yeah. Much better quest. This actually works out really well. I wonder if it's designed this way on purpose. Literally just sit here, wait for it to spawn, and nuke it for 200 levels. That is brilliant. Yeah, let's do this one. And okay, one last kill. There we go. Okay, now where do we go? Just to the next island, okay. Let's see if there's another worthwhile target to murder. That gives us a lot of easy experience. We're 300 levels away from being done. Okay, anything fun I can do here? Doesn't look like it. Well, let's see what this boss has going for me. Wow, a lot of health. And so does the next one. Okay, looks like it's gonna stop being super easy. How bad are these guys to combo? group them up with this. Then him with this. That works if they all actually get teleported. Okay, let's do these guys then. We'll do these for, I'm guessing, 200 levels. Actually, is there anything good up ahead? I know there's like 2 more bosses on this island. Nope. And I know this next one's super difficult. Yeah, okay, no, we're definitely ignoring the bosses as long as we can. We're going for speed with this. Oh, and I stopped getting experience. Cool. Tapped that out. And it's not letting me go to the next island, so I gotta farm one of those guys instead. Which I'm guessing is fine, because the next island is quite bad. It's the newest island they added. Oh, I could probably just farm this guy until we're done. The Tidebreaker. I can technically do this one until we're max level. I might not do that though, because it's kind of a boring enemy to end out on. I am gonna go until probably like 50 levels before we're done though, because the grunt enemies on the last island currently are miserable to fight. I fought them on my main account and it was like the worst thing ever when I was leveling. If I knew I could fight this one, I would have done that instead. We're almost there, almost to the goal. This guy isn't that bad to fight because his abilities aren't that like extreme. Especially with the M1 that Phoenix has, you can do quite a bit of damage pretty fast. Mixed in with the Z. Yeah, see, not too bad. There we go. Cool. Look at that. We are 52 levels away from being done. We just hit 8 hours. All right, let's see. Do we have access to the boss or no? No, the boss requires... Oh, it's at 75. I can do these more than once. Yeah, look at these guys. These guys suck. Can't do those guys yet. Look at these. There's 4 of them. They're super far apart. And let me just group them all up. And they have like so much health. Like, these are minions, and they have the health of bosses. And they all use Dark Fruit, which makes them even more annoying. Like, the actual worst enemies in this world. I'd rather fight a world boss. I can't even M1 during this. They kill me. They are the worst enemy in the game. And I forgot to set my spawn. Brilliant. We do it again. It also sucks trying to gather these guys up because they're, like, so far apart. They so much damage. They almost killed me just by using their abilities on me. These guys suck. You see why I didn't want to fight them? There's one with no health. He must die. Be gone. Okay, never again. And I don't remember these guys being as bad, but I think they're still quite bad. No, yeah, no, they're not as bad, I don't think. What power do they have? They use Light Fruit. But they don't combo you like crazy like the Dark Fruit you ones do, so it works. This guy do this like 3-4 more times. Only problem is that they're just a little bit too far apart to group them all up. Like, is there any place they can sit where they all where they all stay together? I don't think there is. I'm dead. All right, there we go. 25 levels to go. I'd be done by now if I just stick to the last enemy, but let's go in and kill the gravity one. Yeah, not much health. He does use the gravity fruit, unfortunately, so he does quite a bit of damage if I remember correctly. But we do more, so it's good. Okay, first kill gives us 6 levels. And 5 kills, or 2 away. And there we go, another 1 kill away. And there we go. Max level, we are done. And how long? 8.2 hours. We managed to go from level 1 all the way up to level 4,900 and get the Awakened Phoenix Fruit, minus actually needing to get the gems or the fruits. That wasn't too bad. So at this point, I would probably just start playing the game normally. If this was my first playthrough, but I've already have like my account and all my stuff on it. If you do want to see a full playthrough of this game starting, I don't know, like a year ago, like 3-4 updates before this one, I have a whole series on it, which you can find at the end of this video. This would be the 65th video in that series, my lord. Love this game, and I'm officially done with this update, I think. I've done everything I can. So, see you next update. That was fun.